The White House made the comments over the Good Friday argument amid the UK's bitter row with Brussels over post-Brexit trading arrangements. As President Biden left the UK following the G7 summit in Cornwall, US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the US President and Prime Minister Boris Johnson had a private candid discussion about the prospect of a deal. The US and UK have been struggling to reach an agreement on a long-running trade dispute over aircraft subsidies and steel. However, both sides agreed to suspend punitive tariffs on each other for 4 months while talks continued. Tensions also became heated over a digital services tax, with the US threatening to escalate trade tensions by placing tariffs on the imports of countries with digital services tax measures in place. During a White House briefing this morning ahead of both men heading to the NATO summit in Brussels, Mr. Sullivan added, "The President naturally encouraged the Prime Minister to protect the Good Friday Agreement and the progress made under it." Mr. Biden, who has spoken of his pride in his Irish roots, was understood to have expressed his views with deep sincerity. Downing Street sources told the Express the Prime Minister wanted to make progress towards a future UK-US free trade agreement. They added a deal would create jobs and bring new opportunities to both of our countries. International Trade Secretary Liz Truss said she had been engaging closely with U.S. counterpart Katherine Tai on a deal. She added, "More trade means more jobs, more opportunity and a better standard of living in both nations. We are working hard to deepen our trade and investment relationship with the U.S. We each employ 1 million people in each other's economies, and together the UK and US can lead the way in building back better through free and fair trade, from tackling climate change to pioneering new technologies." The disclosure came as the gathering ended with a furious diplomatic spat after Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab accused French President Emmanuel Macron and other senior EU figures of talking about Northern Ireland as if it was some kind of different country to the UK. Mr. Raab described such attitudes as offensive and called on the EU to show respect as such comments cause deep concern within Northern Ireland. Maros Sefcovic will hold crisis talks with DUP leader Edwin Poots and Michelle O'Neill, Deputy First Minister of Northern Ireland, following the spat this week. A Brussels source said the EU Vice President will make clear the EU's intentions of ensuring the protocol is implemented. Mr. Poots said he has sent French President Emmanuel Macron a copy of the Belfast Agreement to remind him about Northern Ireland's constitutional status. He added, "Emmanuel Macron's suggestion that Northern Ireland is not part of the United Kingdom is offensive and demands a statement from the French administration which recognizes Northern Ireland's constitutional status. This also exposes the ignorance which lies at the heart of the EU. They seem blind to the destruction the protocol has caused to the Belfast Agreement." The continuing row over the implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol in the agreement, intended to protect the peace process by ensuring there is no return to a hard border with the Republic, overshadowed much of the G7 summit over the weekend. Mr. Johnson repeated his warning that he could unilaterally delay the latest checks on chilled meats moving from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, due to come into force at the end of the month, unless there was a resolution to the dispute. The EU has previously said that its patience is wearing very thin and had threatened to launch a trade war unless the UK abides by its treaty obligations.